Virginia, we've come back around to this piece. This is the Corallium 21. Now, the energy, we're seeing a lot of movement in this piece. Help us to understand how this medium, how you're able to translate your inspiration to this medium and still present that energetic feeling of the ocean and the movement of the root and the corals.
Well, it's interesting. Some days the coral is the sea's a bit cloudy. I think it was a little cloudy, and yet I could see the sun coming in, changing colors when I was painting this. And other days it's very crisp and clear, as you can see in some of the other paintings. But this was cloudy, and the seagrass moving, and really how that happens, sometimes I don't really know, but it comes in relationship to pouring the liquid. And it's really about the liquid and the oil paint being so watered down. And this film I'm using, the oil paint actually sort of glides, just as if you would glide through the water, and makes these marks. And something I was really trying to do in this whole series was not overwork the series, because I can really overwork a painting if given the opportunity. And it was hard to leave this one alone, and I think I drew back into it a little bit with some pencil, but it was just the immediacy of feeling the way the current, I wanted the current to be sort of felt in this painting. And this is a larger one where I've started working on from some photographs I took at home, and I'm working on panel now.
Ah, panel. So help us to understand what that means exactly.
Well, this is actual Sintra board that a lot of artists are using now. And so I'm using the same process, but this is gessoed. But so the paint actually moves differently on this surface. This painting isn't quite finished yet, but I'm still trying to get the different textures and surface that I might experience as I swim in the coral, as you see this. And I'm still working with the depth too. I'm going to add a little color to this and just keep working it a little bit, but try not to overwork it.
And the color palette for this piece, this is a Corallium number 8.
Right. This is one of my favorites, actually. And it's sort of like children. You shouldn't really have favorites, but sometimes just something really speaks to me in the work. And this piece, there's something about how quiet it is. And there is an element of surrealism in my work too, and how this form emerged against this landscape, and how the water seems to be fermenting or bubbling, and some kind of, it's like it's cooking into something else and it's in transition. Or they could almost be some kind of sort of organisms that are alive, some little kinds of microscopic animals or marine life. Yeah, it's quite an unusual one.